Ready with me for my birthday while we talk about college canon events. Number one, going to the big, like the first event on campus and getting sick, like the flu, the cold, the something. Here we call it like the Ivy cough or the club cough. It's awful. Generally, you will have the sore throat of your life. You will feel like down in the, you will feel awful. I'm getting ready for my birthday today. I'm going to a dinner with my friends later in the evening. We're gonna go to the mall shopping. Right now, however, I have like 30 assignments I've pushed back for my birthday. So instead of having nothing to do on my birthday, I have everything to do on my birthday. I think that's just like ubiquitous of college. I don't know if I'm using that word right. Don't get me, because I heard it in a lecture and I did take ANC 101. Number two, the freshman friend group will find you. It will find you, it will take you, it will have you. And you will think that your friend group, like, we talk it out, we're this, we're that. I was a victim too. Yeah, either they drop you, you drop them, or you never speak to them again. Something's gonna happen, because even if you're in college, people are not mature enough to actually have sit-down conversations and talk about like things that like make them uncomfortable, make them like, if you hurt them, they will not tell you. They will resent you, and then they will get everyone else, and they'll drop you. Or you will say something, and they'll be like, I don't really like that, and then they drop you. Or you guys will just like grow apart. You know, you guys have different like lenses in life. Like if you're gonna be friends with a bunch of finance majors and you're a science major, yeah, it's gonna get to the point where you cancel on one too many events, and they're like, yeah, I don't think it's working, and maybe it's not. Number three, buying a lab manual, a lab coat, and goggles for a class that has a lab and that you will never use. That's like 3.4, like 3.5, or like 4. Not registering for the lab because you think it's together, because there are some sim classes like I know human anatomy, or any STEM classes that come with a C at the end of it, it's a complete course. So the lab and lecture are together in registration. If it's just like a normal course, it's gonna have L right after it for lab and no L for lecture. And they'll have two different teachers, like two different professors, not a professor and a TA, you know, so you've got to be careful with that sort of stuff. And like, I know it happens to some people where they register for the lab and the lectures also like with it. Yeah. And now you're a semester behind. Scared Jesus. Number 5, I guess, or no, let's do number 4. For me, I joined 2 e-boards relatively quickly, and it's only my freshman year. I have no idea if that's like a common occurrence, or if it's really hard to join clubs, or maybe like, okay, maybe the event is joining as many clubs as possible, realizing they're all super easy or they're all super hard, and you have not enough time to do everything you want to do, right? I said I was going to stick to 2 to 3 clubs. One of them was going to deal with my major, one of them was going to deal with my interest, and one of them was going to deal with me like professional work. But I feel like the way I am right now, like what I'm doing, it works. I'm an events officer for PAMSA. We have one going on in late November, and I was like, you know what, this would be a great event for brand integration. So I started making marketing campaigns. I started emailing people. The brands are coming. You guys will see that. I'm literally gonna show you when you get the packages. But it was like, it's something for my major because it's a pre-med organization, but it's also something for my interest, which is marketing. And do you know how hard it is to get marketing experience when you're not a marketing major? It's like everyone's like, every single internship is like, please have the necessary experience. How am I supposed to get the experience? I'm working in labs all day, huh? But this is how you do it. Now I'm a representative. Now I'm this. Now I'm that. I have the campaigns. As soon as I got, like, once I got 1 brand, I started making a campaign. Then I got 2 brands. I said, okay. I got 3 brands. I said, okay. I got 4 brands. I'm waiting for number 5. An email is scheduled for 1 p.m. today. So I'm looking forward to it. So like, for everyone who wants marketing experience but is like not in the necessary major, please do like events or PR in clubs. If you have a Her Campus, chapter at your school, you need to join Her Campus. It's an application, and like they'll get to you like after a month. But Her Campus is like, it's central. It is central to a lot of marketing professions. Well, I wouldn't say that, or well, I don't know if I could say that, but I'll say for me that her campus was like the center of everything I wanted to be. It had media, it had marketing. They were connected to so many brands: CVS, Clinique, Sol de Janeiro. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but they're connected to so many brands, and it's like, this is something that gives you a pathway into a professional career. And it's like, that's an opportunity that if you apply for it, it will be handed to you. It has the journalism, it has the writing, it has PR, which is what I applied for, and now I'm on the campaign, or like now I'm on the team. And literally I get into the group meet, hi, we're looking for directors. Apply. They're like, how long have you been in her campus? A few days, but you know what, let me apply anyway, because they said everyone who applies is guaranteed an interview. Let me apply anyway. Imagine becoming a director in my first year. You've seen what I can do with the marketing campaigns already, right? Like, I clearly can put the money where my mouth is, because like this campaign that I'm doing is multi-$1,000. Like, I wish it was multi-million, but it's actually just a multi-$1,000 deal. Like, I've signed it. It's cool, it's good. It's like, we didn't have to go back and forth all the time, because it was one good email and done. Okay, 5, never going to the dining hall. Actually, I didn't think it was gonna happen to me. I actually made a budget for myself. As soon as like I found out how much money was on it, I made a budget. I said, okay, so I can spend this month on this many weeks, I can do this, I can do that. Yo, I'm out of money. It is November 2nd. I'm out of money. You know, it's no Yale. But it is like really good sometimes. There was this one day we were having Cajun chicken and like mac and cheese, and it was some of the best mac and cheese I've ever had from the Hub, which is like, I don't know, not saying much because I don't really get mac and cheese from the Hub often. For 5 or 6, I have lost count. It's the thermostat. The thermostat does not work. You will come back, the room will be 76, you set it to 72. Okay, why is cooling 72 and why is heating 68? Does it heat till it's 68? Does it heat only when it gets to 68? If I had the instructions, I would know. If I had the instructions, I could tell you, but I can't tell you because I don't have the instructions and I don't know what we're doing. I love like some creators' bits when it's like they try to get to 10 minutes exactly for their video. I know D'Angelo Wallace, have not even like heard that name in a while, bro. Like D'Angelo Wallace, he did that bit for his first like few years. I love it. That's gonna be my bit. That's my bit now. You know what? Canon event number 7. Or whatever. The amount of times I have like eaten out is ridiculous because I have dining dollars. I have the Hub. I even have another gourmet meal spot on campus. There's a convenience store on campus. But the amount of times I've gotten Wingstop is ridiculous. A pub sub, ridiculous. Publix is 5 minutes away. It's hard, you know, to make good decisions when Wingstop is calling me and says 4 hot honey, 4 garlic parm, Cajun. Number 8, when you're in college, you will become some form of college ambassador. It will get you, and it's because it's easy. Literally, I'm a Bubble, a skincare ambassador. This was their gift, or not gift, but it was my PR for the winter. I love it. I got it for free. It was all free. It was all free. One thing I did buy for myself, the Tower 28 lip softies. Can I just say all the brands I'm naming right now, I have them for the marketing campaign. Tower 28, oh, we locked in. We are locked in. Please get on the event staff for any and all. I don't know, 9, you don't know how to time manage. Internship season is hell. It's hell for a student because I have to, not only do I have to worry about my schedule, but now I have to worry about how much I can work during the internship. Now I have to worry about registering for classes and applying for the internships. Now I have to worry about this and that. I have a spring internship. That's good. That's done. Summer 2025, I'm like on the ball. I was willing to do Shivani. I was willing to do LinkedIn. I was willing to do anything, everything. I already have a conference and I'm trying to do USGA, but most importantly, I want her campus summer internship. I applied for their spring internships too. I'm hoping that marketing campaign comes through. But for summer, I really want, it's either I want New York. I want to be in New York. It's New York or nothing. Like I don't know if I'd live in New York, but just for a short amount of time. Good morning, New Yorkers. Hearing that changed my life. Bro, I'd want that so bad. Number 10, actually. I don't know if we're at 10. Boys in college suck. I saw this man hit up 3 girls in one night. Same line. I see you around everywhere. What's your name? In. He's in. first time I went out with my friends, this guy's already macking on some girl he met that day. Oh, y'all are really real. Like, y'all are really for real.